Alright, everyone, I am DJ Lasercat, also known as Carlos Rodriguez, and this is the Bomb Shelter session, and I have with me Resident Reading Sad Dads, Goldberg, so if you guys go ahead and introduce yourself.
I'm Dylan West. I'm co-captain of the Sad Dad team.
Oh, gosh. My name is Preston Ferris. I am manager of the Beat Laboratory in the Sad Dad group.
My name's Tyler Baugh. My middle name's Chevy. I play air horn.
Nice.
That's pretty much it.
My name's Bryson, and I play Yu-Gi-Oh! In the band.
You're not lying either.
Alright, so I'm pretty sure you guys can tell how this interview is going to go today with all the, I don't know, I just love you guys. I mean, I've been memeing you guys for like a straight month on Twitter, and you guys have been going with it. It's pretty great.
Yeah, we love it.
But, I mean, just how did the band form? Because I was, like, we're mainly located in Chico, so we don't really know a lot about, like, the Reading music scene. So, like, just tell us about how the band formed and just the Reading music scene as a whole.
Well, I mean, Preston and I are actually cousins, and we used to be in a pop punk band back in like 2012, and then I moved to San Diego, he moved to Sacramento, then we both moved back a year ago, and we started jamming, and then he hit up Bryson to jam. They wrote a couple of songs, I got thrown into the mix, and then Tyler got thrown into the mix as well, and then that's how Goldberg formed, basically. Yeah.
And I met Bryson through going to shows in Reading.
Okay.
Yeah.
So when I moved back from Sacramento, I had just started going to more local shows because not very many shows had really been going on.
Mm-hmm.
So the ones that we were going to, we kind of just connected and just wanted to jam because we knew that more things needed to happen in Reading.
Mm-hmm.
So we just said, screw it, like, might as well just start shows ourselves.
Okay. So, since, like, you guys are kind of, I guess, the exodus, or, yeah, like, let's go with, like, the exodus of the Reading music scene right now, or at least, like, the Reading emo scene. Let's go with that.
Yeah.
How hard is it, like, kind of really just, like, bringing a music scene back up from, like, the ground up? Because Chico's always kind of had a music scene being a college town, but, like, Reading kind of being, like, kind of in the middle of nowhere to some extent, even though it is kind of, like, a fairly large kind of piece of land.
Yeah.
How is it just, like, trying to create a music scene?
Well, like, I don't know, like...
It's been actually extremely easy.
Yeah, very
year.
easy. All we needed was just places to play and people
Yeah.
who actually were actively booking bands.
Okay.
I think Reading has the scene.
Mhm.
We just don't have the place to play.
Yeah.
Okay.
I
So
wouldn't say that we necessarily like built it up.
Okay.
It was
Yeah, I
like the
wouldn't
help
say
of
that
like
either.
everyone.
yeah, it
No,
was-
like,
I
yeah.
mean-
all the credit goes to the people like in
Mhm.
Reading just
Yeah,
going to the
especially,
shows
like,
for sure.
Like Sean.
Oh, yeah.
Like
Sean Mellon,
booking the
huge
show
shout out
Yeah.
Sean.
for us, and then getting like bands together, and then we just recently got a house show to play at Chevy's house.
Yeah, start playing shows at my house. We call it Maple House. It's named after my dog's brother. Yeah,
Oh,
you guys.
man. That's
So-
that's where the Maple
been
House
really
is,
rad.
because I've been
Yeah.
wondering that.
Yeah.
So, with just, like, the music, so would you say, like, it's almost in its infancy right now? Like, it's really just growing and, like, trying to, like, get back to where it used to be, or if it ever was there?
It's
I
been
mean,
getting way
yeah.
bigger.
Reading scene used to be huge, like 15 years ago.
Yeah,
back when the hardcore scene was
Punk
going
and
on.
Oh,
hardcore.
Yeah,
Dude,
like
never
that's
forget.
that's when it used to be huge.
Mhm.
But yeah, I don't know. It's starting to build back up again. You know, we just want more local bands.
We want to see more
Yeah.
local bands.
Yeah,
Mhm.
because
That's
there's
totally
not
it.
a lot.
Because I know there is a new, like, I think, like, a bar in downtown. I forget the name of
The
it.
Dip.
The Dip.
Yeah, the Dip,
Yeah.
that's what it is. And they have a whole bunch of really good, like, bands going through there. And
Yeah,
stuff like that.
AJJ came through recently, and I love them, and that was great. The only you know, it's a lot of kids in the scene. Like, you
Mhm.
know, it's a 21 up.
Yeah.
So the Dip's great, and we love playing there. But
Mhm.
it's just, you know, a lot of people can't go to the Dip,
Yeah,
unfortunately.
and I mean, you need, like, DIY spaces in order to really bring up. Yeah.
Exactly, yeah. And while we love playing the Dip, and we think it's a great place to go, and it's a great venue for the scene, it's just we need more all ages venues.
Yeah,
so that way
definitely.
more kids can feel, you know, like they have a place to go watch music.
Mm. Well, I mentioned earlier that I've been memeing you for like a straight month on
Yeah.
Twitter. And honestly, like, I just knew from the moment I was just like tweeting you guys that you guys are really cool, just like really rad dudes to just talk to and stuff like that. But your logo on Facebook is the Naruto logo. And
Yeah.
your name, Goldberg, is after a wrestler.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So obviously, like, you could say, like, you guys are probably like nerds, weebs, maybe.
Oh,
Who
there
knows?
you go.
Me and my
I'm a
weebs.
weeb. Yeah.
So, like, do you ever feel that just like where you get your names from and like your inspirations and like come from the stuff you consume, like whether it's wrestling or anime and just like the music you've listened to, like what all has influenced you guys?
I don't know. Honestly, Goldberg, like, that was just the last. That I felt like it was kind of a placeholder for a little bit because we really just needed. We got booked for a show. We weren't expecting it. They needed a name right then to put on the flyer,
Right.
and we just tossed around like 10 band names until we just landed on Goldberg and we went with it.
Did it spear you in the face? Is what you're saying?
Pretty,
Oh.
yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, I threw up. It was intense, dude. It was crazy. But yeah, I mean, I think I'm directly inspired by stuff like that. Things I consume, just things I do on a general basis. It's where I feel like mostly we write our lyrics from too.
I think in our songs too, you can tell like the Reading scene. Like we do grab inspiration from our hometown, and like and you can hear that from a lot of bands like
Yeah.
Title Fi and like all those bands are kind of bring it back to like my hometown type of thing.
Hating
but
my hometown specifically.
exactly, but it really like Dylan and I can both speak for this. Like we've moved away and we've come back because there's something about Reading that we like. It's not just family and friends, but there's just something there that like is nostalgic. So we come back, and
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of the writing process comes from there.
Oh, absolutely. And like Reading, like is great. It's the best scene I've ever been a part of. Even after living in huge cities, like I feel like you just get so disconnected because there's so much going on. There's so many different groups. But you know, it's great. Like in a mid-sized city like that, it's like you can really just bring a lot of people together and get one strong community
Yeah,
off
there's
of it.
like not a lot to do. So like when there's a show, like all the people that are involved in the scene or like music or anything, will definitely come out to the shows.
Okay.
And we only have like one place to do them at this point.
Yeah.
And so
That and like the park.
Park,
you know?
yeah.
And I think that's what is inspiring. That's what inspires us to jam and write
Yeah.
more music and want to play more shows.
Inspires people to start their own bands.
Yeah.
It's been really sick.
Awesome. So you guys just went on tour recently,
Yeah.
and you recently released a music video because of that. But tell me about the tour. Like, where'd you guys go? How was it? Like, you guys went to Disneyland during it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was awesome.
Tour was super fun.
Yeah.
The way we planned it was a little bit. I mean, this was the first tour that we have ever like booked, and it's all kind of do it yourself. Message people on Facebook and find where you can play for the next day. So as far as like the route that we took, it wasn't necessarily the smartest, just because
Yeah.
it was just long drives. It was
Yeah.
so we played. Was the first night in
It was in
Sacramento.
Sac.
Well, so we played a few shows a few days before. We played at Maple House, which was Tyler's house,
Yeah.
with Mom Jeans and Save Face, which was an incredible show. Huge turnout,
Insane.
ton of kids, yeah.
Yeah, the bands we
Um,
really love, so it was awesome.
And then we played Sacramento, which was 2.5 hours from Reading, at the Colony, which was a great venue, and we played with some local bands, Fake It and Anxious Arms.
Okay.
Huge shout out to those guys, very cool. Christian Burnett.
Super nice dude.
And then from Sac, we drove all the way to LA that night.
Yeah.
Which
Long
was,
drive.
Yeah, very long
Yeah.
drive.
I
And
drove
we were
the
all
whole
sick.
way. Yeah,
We were all super sick
super
during the
sick.
entire
I
drive.
drove through the night after Sacramento all the
Yeah.
way to Bakersfield, and then the only time I slept for the first 2 days was the 3 hours over the Grapevine, and then I just woke
My
up.
God.
And I like somehow escaped the van when we parked, and then I just remember waking up in a lawn, which was his aunt's and uncle's
Yeah.
house.
Yeah.
And I was just like, "Where are we?" And they're like, "Long Beach, bro." And I'm just like, "No."
Who drove? You did.
That
Pretty much.
There was some times when we were driving at night when we would like get to our destination. Like I'd look over at Dylan and he'd look over at me, and like his eyes are like just trying to stay up, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I can't believe we made it.
It was
So,
scary. Yeah.
yeah. I'm
But it was
grateful
awesome.
for my aunt and uncle living in Long Beach, which really helped us out. Like they gave us a place to stay, and
Totally.
they know about music. My aunt works for like a studio,
Oh,
and
really?
my uncle used to play in a local band here, which I told you guys about earlier. But the Dog Killers, and
Shout out, dog.
Shout
out to
Respect.
Dog.
Respect.
D-Rock.
Probably
T-Rock.
on Spotify, probably not.
Yeah,
no,
probably not.
we have CDs from them, but so I was super grateful for them to like help us out. At one point, our van broke down, and then we had to go and get that fixed.
Yeah, which my dad has his best friend from college. His name's Jay, and we basically got a hold of him last minute. And we're like, "Hey, our van broke down. Like, can you help us?" And then he was just like, "Yeah, like come on over." Like
Yeah.
he somehow hotwired it. It was like a starter problem.
Uh,
So we got the
yeah.
van on, and then we were
Jump
like,
started the starter with
can't
a
turn it
screwdriver.
off
Yeah.
because we don't know if we can turn it back on. So we drove it all the way to Jay's house.
Yeah.
I contortioned my way all the way underneath
Yeah.
the van.
It was crazy.
And
You crawled out. It looked like you're coming out of a crypt. You're just like sweaty. You're just like dehydrated.
I could feel the sparks like, just hitting me in the face, and it was like a like electric field just until it started.
I know I felt bad just laying in the grass like.
Yeah.
Oh, that sucks.
What if that was like your origin story for like being a superhero? Was like you tried to hotwire
Yeah.
your
Oh,
van
man.
on
Dude,
tour,
wow,
and just, like,
that'd be
became
What would
a
the
great.
static
superhero
shock?
name be?
Yeah, what would your name?
Or I
be?
just died and that was it.
Oh man, R.I.P.
Either way, great story.
I mean, for real, like, yo, we used to have a guy in our band named, like, he just died.
Yeah.
Yeah, can we get
Fixing the van.
You just call your family. It's like, hey, we need another guitar player. Do you know anyone?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just like the van situation.
What's
He's
Tom
broken.
DeLonge doing these days?
Oh
Let's
my
get him
God.
on.
Oh, gosh.
He's chasing aliens, is
Yeah.
what he's doing.
Linkin
like,
Park.
legitimately.
Yeah,
R.I.P.
Linkin
Mick
Park. With Wu-Tang Clan.
That's so
Oh,
sick.
yeah.
No,
So
Fire
sick.
Festival. Never forget Fire Festival.
Oh, yes.
Oh,
Ja.
no.
Yeah.
Saw that.
Love
Ja
Ja.
Rule.
Saw that.
Ja Rule.
Ja Rule.
He rules, man.
No.
No.
I mean, I just wanted to hear him say baby, but like, I wasn't gonna pay $2,000 to hear him say baby.
I mean, that was a good get rich quick plan, but it didn't really work out very well.
Yeah, especially since it's being sued for like what, $100 million
Yeah.
now.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
It's like a class action suit too, so like there's a lot of people involved on it.
Okay.
So RFE Ja Rule again.
Yeah, most definitely.
Yeah. So just, I mean, obviously you guys are super cool and like funny and like dope and to be around and all that stuff.
Thank you.
But I just gotta talk about emo fight night for a second.
Oh.
So if
Alright.
you guys could tell a story about
Yeah.
how apparently City Sec thinks you guys are cheaters.
Oh.
Oh gosh.
You listen to
blow.
those big mouths, eh?
Oh, damn, City Sec, you're getting called out. It's like a wrestling call out right now. Like they're gonna pop up with like a steel chair.
Ding ding.
By God, it's City Sec.
Oh, but the steel
Stop
chair.
the match! Stop the match, King!
For the record, I don't like competition.
No. Well, on the other leg of our tour, so we went down to L.A. and then we went up to Portland, and we also played in Grants Pass at the Eden Ballroom with City Sick. And I don't know how it really got started.
The
I was-
promoter.
Well, Ben
Ben.
from Creekside, like, saw us play in Chico
Yeah.
and recovered Constant Headache. So he tweeted that who has the better Constant Headache cover,
That's
because
right.
apparently City Sick covers Constant Headache
Yeah,
also.
they do.
And so, and then Kevin.
Kevin, yeah, the
Yeah.
promoter who booked us at Eden Ballroom with the Beanie Brigade. He.
Wait, the Beanie Brigade?
Yeah,
Hold
yeah,
on.
that's their collective.
Oh my
yeah.
god, that's amazing.
Yeah, that's the name of their collective. Really, really nice dude, and he like booked us there. And Ben messaged me and him, and he was like, "How funny would it be if we did emo like fight night?" And I was like, "Haha, for sure," but like never thought of it.
You were
I was
"Haha,
like,
for sure."
winky face, yeah, okay. And then all of a sudden, like. Kevin just sends me a huge like mock-up poster in the
Oh my
message,
God.
and he's just like, "All right, so here's the ground rules," and I'm just
Yeah,
like,
oh,
"Kevin,
shit.
I wasn't
Wait,
expecting."
there's ground rules?
Yeah, there's ground rules, and just like you have to do the same song, and I was just like, "Oh," I was like, "Fine, I'll do it." What drew me into saying yes before I had these guys agree was that he made a belt. And
Oh
Yeah, he
my
made a
god.
belt.
He made
Was
a
it the
belt.
spinner belt though?
it was
No.
no, but he made a belt, so I really wanted the belt.
We all really want.
Yeah, I was not gonna lie, we all were, we all
It says
wanted it.
emo
I wanted
fight
to
night
share
on
it.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were like,
Oh
we
my
need that
God,
belt.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
I'm sure City Sick felt the same way.
Oh yeah, I'm
I
sure
want that belt.
they wanted that belt. Yeah, and yeah. Anyway, so we get there, we fake him out. We don't play Constant Headache. We play Chumped by Joyce
No, we
Manor.
played Fiber
We played
Plan.
I chumped myself on that one.
Whoa.
Is
Bad
that
memory.
why you lost? Because you played a different song entirely?
Dude, exactly. I was out of it.
Yeah.
But yeah, we played Fiber Plan, and then they played like a Blink song, and then also did Constant Headache. And then out of nowhere, there was this metalcore band playing with us.
It was, oh,
Yeah.
they were metalcore.
Yeah,
Dude, they were
the
metalcore.
band that did
Yeah.
the TBS cover.
Really?
They were totally metalcore. Yeah.
Well,
Sound
drop
Nothing
Nothing
off.
against metalcore.
Yeah.
Love,
Yeah.
love
Yeah,
metalcore.
but like definitely metalcore.
Yeah.
Yeah, they belong to emo fight.
It reminded
night.
me
Exactly.
of like All Time
Dance Gavin
Low.
Dance. Let me
Yeah,
shout out
Dance
to
Gavin
you.
Dance up in here.
So yeah, they weren't even on the bill for the emo fight.
No,
They
they
weren't.
weren't-
The title, they were like literally the person who comes with a chair.
They were
and
the
just
guys
like,
with
oh,
steel chairs.
that is
you
exactly
over
what
the back.
happened.
And they hit us with a cute without the E cover, and it was like,
And
We went
all of
crazy.
us
Yeah.
just
That's
lost
literally
Yeah, we
that's
lost
like
it.
that's
Yeah.
literally just like he comes in during like the
Exactly.
title fight, just
Totally.
like out of nowhere, just hits his
Yeah.
finisher and just like leaves.
RKO.
Oh,
RKO from out of nowhere right there.
yeah, exactly.
Watch out! Watch out! Watch out! Watch out! Watch out! By God, King, I think they're dead.
That was
man is
us.
broken in half.
Yeah, they basically said that they just wanted to be a part of the emo night and
Yeah.
get their chance to win, and they definitely threw us through a loop there.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
we single-handedly made them win because we were the only ones that were going really
Goldberg
crazy for
went
it.
nuts for that cover.
Yeah.
so-
We picked up P.
Yeah.
We're like,
he was going crazy. It was great.
Oh
good.
man. Well, it's been fantastic talking to you guys for this short amount of time. But do you guys have anything you want to plug? Your album, any shows coming up, your social media?
Well, we did release the Alinda EP almost a year ago. We're currently writing new music to try to release. And yeah, we also just released a new music video for Lily off of there. So you can go on our social media. You can get links for it if you want to check it out.
Okay.
Shout out to Sean and Jeremy Scott for putting that together too.
Yeah, thank
Totally.
you. Thank you, Jeremy.
really good
and
job.
Thank you, Sean.
And also, one of the songs that we played here, Booski, is on Via Linda, but that's a new song that we have written. So
Okay.
important to
great.
note.
Yeah.
Well, thank you guys so much for hanging out with us here at KCSC, and just thank you for being awesome guys.
Thank you.
Hey,
guys.
thank
Thank
you.
you.
Appreciate
Appreciate
it. Thank
Can we
all
do
of
a
you. Yeah.
clap thing?
Been super
Oh yeah, can we do it again? Can we end it?
1, 2, 3.
fun. Nice.